Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 9th, 2025, Thursday, and we'll start playing Wordle number 1573 first. Right, is today the day for strip? Let's see. No. Okay, we've got an R. That's in the right spot today. Okay. That's an interesting one. Carer, C-A-R-E-R, maybe. Or it could be a double R. Ferry, berry. Gorge. And what about force? Let's try that. Well, probably that one's been done before, I guess. Oops, sorry, that's my alarm. Farce, would they ever do that? Yeah, let's do force. Oof, no, nothing. Okay. Could be double R, maybe. Barley. Early, no. Barley. Neural? Not that. At least we've got an A now, but ooh, not looking good. Okay. Could be A, R, or Y, something like that. But I don't see many options for that one either. Unless it's Yardy, no. Gary, no. Bardy, I think so. Hardy. I don't understand one. Hardy. Okay. I could see that one being something. We should take more time to think about this. Array, A-R-R-E-Y. No, it can't be array because the A is not in the first spot. Okay. Okay. Why? Let's try Hardy. Let's see what it is. Oh, it was the answer. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there were more answers besides Hardy. I don't know, but that was one of the first ones that I thought, and I couldn't really think of any others. So I was like, you know what? Let's not hurt my brain too much and just go for it. Okay, still got it in 4 despite 2 pretty bad starts. I mean, with first and second guesses. Okay, go to Squirtle. Today's answer is Hardy. Started with Strip. Okay, even though it looked pretty bad, but apparently I only had 395 possible words left, which is it seemed not too bad, even though I only got 1 letter, so that's surprising. Okay, force. Okay, slightly narrowed it down, but not by much. 97 possible words, and then I did mural, and I did hardy. Okay, so apparently there were 22 possible words after mural. Okay, let's see. But when I'm looking at the list here, these do not look like common words. Maybe Barbie, B-A-R-B-Y, like with Barb, you know, or Garda, just like I think police, right? And is it Ireland or somewhere? I'm not sure if that's correct. Arg, A-A-R-G-H. Well, that's an interesting one. I don't accept that spelling, that variation of arc. I mostly know the spelling of A-R-G-H as arc, not 2 A's R-G-H. So I wouldn't say the other words are, common at all. So I would say, yeah, after Muir really was Hardy. That's the most common word. The others are not likely at all to me, in my opinion. So, well, at least Mural did its job. It narrowed it down for me because I'd already tried so many other vowels, so many consonants. So I guess the slight advantage of not getting it in the first 2 guesses was that so many of the consonants and vowels had already been ruled out that there wasn't really much left by after turn 3 to, figure out what the answer was. So, okay, maybe I wasn't in any real danger, even though it seemed a little bit dangerous after turn 2, but actually it wasn't dangerous. Maybe thanks mainly to Mural. All right. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check and see if any of these words before. So is that number 4? I think so. Last week. March 30th, 2024. Okay. What about, I think it's mural, right? January 1st, 2024. Okay, so that's, both of those have been done before. So, there we go. Hopefully tomorrow Strip will give me something better. I mean, I still got a 4, but would love to get a 3, bring that back up to 71, 71 to equalize the 5 guess solves. Okay, I keep closing it. I want to press it. Forgot. Connections. Let's go connections. Okay. We are playing number 851. Alright. Today's 16 words are limestone, gorilla, photo, figment, fancy, dateline, plumber, slate, fiction, princess, flint, caption, marble, lead, hedgehog, and invention. Lead. All I can think of is bury the lead, but I don't know what else that could be. Okay, let me leave. I probably leave that one for last because I don't really know. Okay, hedgehog. I mean, these could be like video game characters, right? Hedgehog, plumber, gorilla, princess, I guess. But I don't want to get fooled just yet, in case if that's not it. Okay. Dateline. Is that not like a show about talk about news or crime, something like that? Okay. Figment of my imagination. Figment. Okay, so maybe invention. Figment. I'm gonna say fiction as well. Maybe fancy also means like you made up, maybe, right? Could be. Okay. That was fancy fiction, figment invention, maybe. I know flint. There's flint stone. You can also use flint to uh cause sparks to create fire. Uh, caption. Captions. Caption text. Uh, slate and flint. They're all kind of like stone, right? Including limestone. So that could be one. Limestone, marble, flint, and slate. Maybe they're like stones. Okay, that would leave me with lead, photo, slate, and caption, I think. But I don't know what. No, it would leave me with lead, photo, caption, and second. I would leave me with lead, caption. Oh, I keep getting this wrong. Wait, hold on. Limestone, marble, flint, slate. Okay. Right. And then fancy, fiction, figment, invention. Okay. So it would leave me with dateline, photo, lead, caption. But, I don't know what that would have in common, though. I mean, photograph? What is that? Oh. Maybe I'll try the ones that I think I know. Okay, the video game characters. We'll try that one first. Hopefully that's something. Title figures in classic video games. Okay. And then we'll try the. I'm gonna try and be fancy, figment, fiction, invention. Things that are made up. Hopefully. Fantasy. Okay. Things that are made up. Kind of loose. I'll check on what fantasy really counts later, and we'll see if that explanation by me, my connection holds up. Okay. Then we got marble, flint, limestone, and slate. I'm thinking these are kinds of stone. I don't know if lead is also kind of stone. We'll try that. Okay, kinds of rocks. Okay, kinds of stone. I think that counts. But I don't know what. I only know what is this date line? Lead photo caption. It's fascinating. I mean, I've only heard of bury the lead. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, well, lead sounds like LED. Lead dateline is also. I mean, or are these things that are in a newspaper article? It could be it, right? They got the photo, the caption, the lead about the story, and then the dateline, what the story is. Could be news article features. Okay, figured it out. Okay, I wasn't really sure. You know, okay, I got it. All right. Okay. I would have felt really silly not getting that, but I did. Okay, let's take a look at the answers today. Title figures in classic video games. Gorilla, King. I'm supposed to say King Kong. No, Donkey Kong. Gosh, I had King Kong in my mind. I mean, I'm sure there's a video game for it, but it's not the classic, right? Donkey Kong is the classic. Gorilla, Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog, Plumber, Mario. The princess one, I'm also thinking Mario for the princess one, but or is there another classic video game with a princess? Let me see. Classic video game with princess. Well, besides Mario. There's Legend of Zelda. Okay, I guess. Or there's also Princess Peach. Did she have like her own thing? Uh, Six best video game princess of all time. Video games about princesses. Well, I don't know which one they're referring to because I was thinking like, could they do really two Mario, together? But there's this title figure though, so princess. In the Legend of Zelda, is Zelda the princess? I actually have no idea. Legend of Zelda. Okay, let's just check this out. It's Twilight Princess. Okay. Um, like the name of this. Okay, series Legend of Zelda. When did that start? Is this considered a classic? Whoa. Okay, so 1980s. Wait, main series. Okay, so Legend of Zelda has existed since the 80s. So I think that considers. I feel like that counts as pretty classic, right? Uh, we have the characters. Hold on a second. No, I need to go back up to the top and then look for the word princess. Okay. I'm here. Okay, Princess Zelda. So she is in the title. That's the princess. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what they're referring to because I thought maybe one of the main princesses in Mario. So that's why I was thinking video game characters as opposed to title figures. So I don't know. Do I get the full point or just half a point because I just said video game characters, but I didn't say that they were title figures. Maybe half a point because I think the title thing seems to be important, but I wasn't sure the princess was referring to Zelda or Princess Peach or whoever. Fantasy, fiction, figment, invention. That one I knew for sure it was like something that you made up. But fancy, I wasn't very sure, but I did feel like I had heard of that before in reference to that in with that kind of meaning. But let's see what fantasy. What can we define as fantasy? See whether I'm right there. Okay, fantasy now the power process of creating especially unrealistic or improbable mental images. So I think I said stuff that you made up, right? So I think that still has this is imaginative. It's yeah, free play of creative imagination to make something up. So I think that counts. So I think I get a point there. So half point for purple, 1 point for yellow. I said stones, rocks. I think that kind of counts the same in my opinion. So I'll give myself one for that one. Let's look into what can we really describe fully false. Okay. It's a massive hard dark quartz that is spark and struck by steel. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay, we've also got like limestone. Sorry. It is rock that's formed chiefly by accumulation of organic remains, consists mainly of calcium carbonate, excessively used in building, and used lime when burned, of course. Um, Marble. Limestone is more or less crystallized by metamorphism. Something composed or made of marble. Okay, and then slate. It's like a stone tablet, right? Or something like that. Okay, dense, fine-grained metamorphic rock produced by the compression of various sediments so as to develop characteristic cleavage. Okay, I've always been like wondering stone and rock. Well, what would you say it's the same thing? Well, it is a synonym of stone is a rock. It's just a piece of rock. So I do kind of feel like me saying it's kinds of stones also counts. But the rock would be more accurate, but I think I can give myself the point for that. Since I already gave, I took away half a point for the video game ones, I think. I gave me the full point for the green. And I got the full point for blue. Caption, dateline, lead, and photo. Okay, so let's see. So I get proper definitions here. So the introductory section of a news story is intended to entice the reader to read the full story. So that's the starting part of it in the article. Then the caption, I believe that one is under the photo. So you've got the main photo, like whatever the article's about, that the caption below, like what is the photo of, and then you've got the introductory bit, which is the lead, and then the date line. I think it's just the when it's published, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, a line in a written document, the date and place of composition or issue, like a newspaper. Not to be confused with deadline, which is a different thing. Right. I think I made a mistake. Whew. Okay. Again, not a reverse rainbow. I get a lot of these mangled reverse rainbows. Like they're not fully reverse rainbows, but they're kind of something. And I mean, at least I add to my purple first badge, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, there we go. Purple first. 51 purple first. It's not bad. Wait, what is this one? Trick or Triumph. What's that? Oh, so they're giving us a little hint already. There's going to be a special themed Connections puzzle on October 31st, Halloween. Okay, I mean, I guess it's kind of a cute way to implement the badges thing since, you're gonna use these badges. Might as well do it so that you can, what do you say? Introduce interesting challenges, I guess. But that gives me a heads up. I mean, I probably should study on like Halloween stuff, but I probably won't remember it. I'll just do it, spontaneously on that day and just see what I know about Halloween, American version of Halloween. All right, let's go on to the last daily game for today, which is the LA Times mini crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Right. Right. Let's go. All right, one across cozy eateries. Would those be cafes? All right, just put that in for now. No. One down, New York's airy. I don't know what that is. Two down, hello, welcome. Is that like a Hawaiian thing? Aloha. Three down, change for a 10. It's like a fiver. Just try that. Four down, Urbana born film critic Roger Ebert. Five down, Towers on Farms, Silos. Six across, Suspect Story, Alibi. Seven across, Isabel Allendez, Violetta for one. Eight across, Billy Don't Be Blank, 1974 song, A Hero. Nine across, Endures. Ooh, that, don't know. One down, New York's Erie Canal. That doesn't seem right. Let's check the grid. But not that. Not a fiver. Fives. Yeah, there you go. 49 seconds. Because I wasn't sure what went wrong there. I didn't think about the fiver being wrong. So there we go. Okay. One across cozy eateries, cafes for relaxing places with very chill ambiance to have food, right, or a drink. One down New York's Erie Canal. I didn't know they had a canal named that. To be honest, okay. Let's see. Oops, I only know like Lake Erie, but I didn't know there's an Erie Canal, which is a water baby. New York is a historic canal in upstate New York that runs east-west between the Hudson River and Lake Erie. Oh, so that's why it's called Erie Canal, because it is connected. I mean, it's running through Hudson River and Lake Erie. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't even know where Lake Erie was, so couldn't have thought about that either. It's in where is it actually? Let's see, Lake Erie. No, I'm curious. Uh, it is the northern shore is in Ontario, Canada. And then it has a wow, it's a really oh no wonder it's a great like it's huge. Its western shore is in Michigan, and then its southern shores and what I mean they've got Pennsylvania, Ohio, New York, so thereabouts. So it's huge. It's covering loads of states actually. So that's stuff. Two down. Hello, welcome. It sounds like a Hawaiian word that I put aloha, but I don't even know what hello. Hello? It's, it's, oh, is it owns a place? Uh, I think it's Hilo. Hilo? I think so. If I read, like, I can't remember because it's been a while since I've read phonetic phonetic spelling, so I don't remember how to. I think it's is this he as in high, so I guess it's Hilo. Hilo. I think so. The largest settlement in the county seat of Hawaii, County, Hawaii, United States, which comes line of Hawaii. Okay, so there we go. So I remembered something. You don't change for a 10. I thought like maybe like change for a 10 in the sense of like you buy something with a $10 note and then you get back maybe a five because it started with F, so I was like five. Instead of that, what they mean is that what can you change into for a 10? So two fives make a 10. So fives, you got plural that. So I misunderstood the clue there. Four down, Urbana born film critic Roger. I've heard of a famous film critic Roger Ebert. I hopefully that's how you pronounce his name, but I had no idea what Urbana even means. Is that like a place or whatever? Let's go with the topic. I don't know. Okay, so there's a place called Urbana. So let me just check Roger. Oops, sorry. Oh, but he's dead anyway. Okay, Roger Ebert. Okay, I think I pronounced it correctly. Okay, let's see. High school. Oh, Urbana, Illinois. So that's where he's from. Okay, so it's from a place. I didn't know that there was such a place called Urbana. So learned something new today. Five down towers on farms. That would be the grain tower, right? The silos where they keep all the grain and stuff inside, which is apparently. I mean, a lot of people like to use those in movies where like characters get stuck and drown in the grain. Don't know why. Is it like a common fear maybe people have of getting stuck in there, or maybe it's a very common accident place in the U.S. I don't know. Alright, six across. Suspect stories and alibis. So it's kind of like you're explaining where you were to prove that you didn't do something, right? It's right, a story to explain. I wasn't actually here, I was somewhere else. Seven across, Isabel Allende, that's it, right? Violetta for one. I only guess it was novel because I already had like most of the letters, and so I figured like novel fit, but I don't know who this person is anyway. Isabel. I don't know who the person is, nor do I know the novel. So, Chilean, uh, American writer. Okay, magical realism. No foreign officers the house. It's Spirit City of the Beast. Uh, okay. Oh, she's from Lima, Peru. Nice. All right, very cool. I have a friend from Lima, Peru. All right, eight across. Billy, don't be blank. 1974 song. Again, only guess that it was a hero because of the letters that I already had revealed. Don't know the song title nor who sang it. Oh, I'll try to look for it. Billy, don't be a hero. 1974 single by Paper Lace. I don't even know this band, Paper Lace. But don't be a hero. Okay, interesting. Is there a story behind this song, or I don't know? It's associated with the Vietnam War because it was released in 1974. Okay, but although the war it refers to is never identified in the lyrics, so it has even like a drum sort of pattern in the song. A young woman is distraught that her fiance chooses to enlist in the army recruit while army recruits are passing through the town, causing her to implore him, Billy, don't be a hero. Okay, so she basically says, don't go into war. Don't join. Don't sign up for the war, right? Nine across endures something that lasts, right? It lasts for a time period. Okay, so quite a lot of trivia things today. I mean, Erie Canal. If you're not American, you might not know it, just like me. Hilo. If you've never heard of that place, you might not know it as well. Aloha. Roger Ebert, if you don't know who Roger Ebert is, that would be tough as well. And then Billy Don't Be a Hero, if you don't know the song, that's gonna be a bit tough. I think this one, Seven Across, even though I didn't know who Isabel Allende was, but it was guessable that it was a novel, so I wouldn't say this is as trivia heavy as the others, like a hero, eight across, one down, two down, and four down. So about half of them are kind of trivia focused today, but still doable. Got in 49 seconds. If I didn't get that last one wrong, probably could have done it maybe 45, I think, possibly. But yeah, let me know how you did for today's Wordle, connections, and times meaning crossword. Thanks